Hey Deep Divers, welcome back to Deep Dive Disney. My name is Eric. I know I look a bit different. I had an audition and I had to shave. So I don't generally like being on camera without my beard because it gives me the semblance of a jawline, but here we are. We make do. So given that we just watched Atlantis for the first time, I thought we should wrap up the sequel. So we're watching 2003's Atlantis 2, Milo's Return. This was a direct-to-video release, so it did not have a theatrical release in theaters. I know that Michael J. Fox is not back as the voice of Milo, but I do know that Cree Summer is back as the voice of Kira. And given the title, I'm assuming Milo is coming back home from Atlantis in this one. But other than that, that's all I know. So let's take a look at 2003's Atlantis 2, Milo's Return. Here we go.
Ja, men savner dere spenger det der?
Again, starting with subtitles. Ballsy, Disney. Oh, no. God, it's again, with the first one, we're just right into the action. Wow. That looks like a Kraken.
Kraken!
8,000 years ago, Atlantis sank beneath the ocean. But now we are reborn!
That's like a lava monster fish thing. Oh. Oh, they're like manatees. Lavatees. Aww.
We are using the power of the crystal to rebuild our city and to restore our
Nose
culture
job.
to greatness.
Oh, it's like a... Oh.
The city is once again a center of knowledge and learning. My father thought it better to hide the crystal rather than risk the misuse of its power. As queen, I can only hope I am doing the right thing.
Dobby! All right, come on, show a little respect here.
Oh, that voice is really different from Milo.
So quickly.
I think we only understand a fraction of what the crystal can teach us.
Wow, that doesn't sound anything like Michael J.
None
Fox.
of it would be possible without you.
There are intruders approaching the city!
They're not intruders! They're friends!
Hey! Oh, it's the old gang. Hooray.
Just making sure you aren't making a mess of things down here.
Who wants to show me around the city?
Me.
Boys, you're both pretty. We'll all go.
Slap him.
Jeez, I missed you guys. But why are you here?
And this must be Princess Kita. Although I guess it'd be Queen Kita now. Your grandfather would be proud of you, Milo. You not only discovered a lost empire, you probably saved the world.
You became king of it.
Already had my doctor, digger, demolition expert, mechanic, each the top of their field. But I came here for the one expert I didn't have. An expert on Atlantis. Several cargo ships have gone down in the North Atlantic. The survivors say it was a sea monster.
The Leviathan?
Right, that's one big sea monster. In the water, that's the last thing you want to see. Except maybe my Aunt Rose in a swimsuit. Sweet woman, but very large bond.
But there could be others out there. My father had many such machines created. Then Milo and I will go with you to the surface and end it. I want to understand his decision. And I am afraid the answers are not in Atlantis.
Kita seems like she's a good leader. Like, she seems well-reasoned and
Finally get to the
smart.
surface, and it's the survivor called it the Kraken, a legendary Norwegian sea monster with arms a quarter-mile long. Nothing like what we saw in Atlantis.
But Atlantean inventors always based their designs on real animals.
No critter of flesh and blood can bring down a steel cargo ship.
Want a bit?
Jeez! You can have it.
Ooh, those are fun.
That doesn't sound good!
Oh, you got there.
The starboard side.
Where's Milo and Kita?
We're about to hit an undersea mountain!
That's not a mountain.
That is not a mountain.
Yeah.
Got you covered, Milo.
Where's the Kraken? It has disappeared!
At least it was not Atlantean.
Don't worry about us, Captain. Just take care of the Atlantean. There's a fishing village to the
I
northeast.
don't think
We'll
that's
be
Rob
there
Paulson
once they're
replacing Michael J. Fox, but it sounds like it could be.
I don't mind a little patty cake, but I really don't want to be here when the bombs on that sub-pod hit bottom.
Time to go. Oh, who's this guy? Who's very, very creepy.
I am Edgar Volgood, the magistrate of this town. What is your business here? Miss Eliasson is the innkeeper here. She'll give you rooms for the night. A driver will take you to Trondheim tomorrow.
They say he made a deal with the devil to live forever, but forgot to ask for eternal youth.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Oh, something's very wrong with her.
Eliasson?
Inger, there is a darkness around Edgar Volgood, and that shadow has dimmed all that was happy here. Things will not change here until its power is broken.
It's... you mean Volgoods?
Or the sea monsters.
Or
We'll prepare
both.
rooms for you.
Or is he the sea monster? Oh.
But do not cross Edgar Volgood, and leave as soon as you can.
They gotta work on the tourist industry.
Yeah, not exactly a great place to own an inn.
Stay where you are!
And here I was, all set to take a walk.
Much like with the first movie, the humor is very sarcastic, which I'm totally here for. I enjoy.
Gather the possessions of the strangers and burn them.
Jeez.
You seem surprised to see us. We'd like to hear more about Volgood's deal with the devil.
Yeah,
It is
he's
an old wives' story.
super
A
creepy.
folk tale, nothing more.
Inger, we want to help.
Long ago, the fish left the sea. The town was in danger of dying. A bargain was struck. The souls of the people for the life of the town.
The Kraken.
Good lord.
Known as the devilfish.
Regarde how an igneous boulder has been futilely disguised as sedimentary rock. They might as well paint a roadside.
It's good to have Mole around for a few things.
They look exactly the same to me.
Yeah, but you weren't raised by naked mole rats.
Well, we said we didn't want to know in the first movie, and now we know.
This is all from the sunken freighter.
Oh, so he's sinking the ships, plundering them, and then using... Oh my god! Ooh, this is far creepier than the first one already.
Volgood is controlling the Kraken. Look at the workers. They look hypnotized.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
He uses that power to enslave the creature, telling it what ships to attack. Shh. Wait.
Where's Audrey? Ooh.
But he's unconscious. It should go away.
Okay, now we try plan B, plan bomb.
No, not at the creature. At the ceiling.
How about picking the target before I light the dynamite, huh?
Out of our way, barbarians!
He's handy. He's helpful when he needs to be.
What are you waiting for? Fire the thing!
Ooh.
Jeez! Shoot at this squid, not us!
Vincent is gone mad! His mind is a blank!
But Volgood.
The Kraken is the one with the mind powers!
Ooh, I'm stressed. There's so much going on. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, wow.
You know, I think Mr. Squid was a little bit hocus pocus himself.
The curse is lifted, the fish are back, and the mildew has been scrubbed away.
So if something stinks now,
It's Mole.
You do this with your hand. It is just fish!
For 8,000 years, I have lived with the same faces. It is strange to meet new people.
That's right, Margie. They showed me all around the city. Yeah, it broke their hearts, but I need my space. Was too clingy.
I'm very glad she's back.
This time there was no Leviathan. But how do we know there are not other Atlantean weapons out there?
It's Dr. Sweet. There's trouble in the southwest.
Oh, so we're just going all over the place in this one.
And you say he mentioned killer coyotes in a sandstorm?
No, not exactly. More like a sandstorm made up of killer coyotes who were made up of sand.
But I do not understand why you wanted me here.
Because of this.
Oh.
Milo, it is Atlantean.
This feels a bunch like the Lilo and Stitch series, where there were experiments throughout the galaxy or the world that Lilo had to go and kind of defuse or neutralize. So it feels like this may have been the start or the pitch for a series as well for Atlantis, where they have to go throughout the galaxy or the world looking for Atlantean machines.
Looks like the crates.
Mission? Dang, blame it! I know just what varmint done took it, too. It'd be that shifty-eyed, backstabbing rattlesnake Ashton Carnaby.
We don't know for certain that this Carnaby guy...
So we're in a completely new plot now. So we are going kind of episodically looking for Atlantean either machines or weapons. Huh.
Eats just about anything. Trust me.
How are people to use these things if they're locked behind glass?
It's for protection.
I know what the spear is for, but why is it in a glass case?
It's there to protect from someone who might want to steal it.
Why would someone want to steal a glass case?
Another Atlantean thing.
Milo, it's just like an Atlantean guardian.
The name's Carnaby. Now that painting's of Crystal Guardian, who crawled from the earth with weapons of blue fire. He was a great teacher and healer of the sick, or so the legend goes.
So you don't know anything about it?
If McKean lost a crate of pottery, that's not my problem.
How would you like to gaze into the windows of my soul?
Hey, didn't we just pass that guy?
Oh. There's a lot of creepiness in this movie.
My name is Chikashi, and yes, a ride would be welcome. Ah, Crystal Guardian, our great teacher and protector. He revealed many secrets to the Nashoni, and like Crystal Guardian, we will also protect our sacred beliefs from outsiders. Those who would plunder our lands to betray our secrets will answer to the ancient forces of the desert.
With the sand coyotes again.
We are followed!
You are overtaken.
There are ancient powers that will make certain our secrets are...
Good lord! There has to be a connection, right? There has to be a connection between the Kraken and what was going on with those people in that town, and whatever's going on with these wolves in this town.
No, just doggies!
We are back at the trading post.
Chikashi said there were ancient forces at work. Make a note to stay on their good side.
Better yet, no more picking up hitchhikers.
Yeah, that's a good rule. There's the crate.
Told you people to leave. I'm not superstitious.
But you're a thief.
Smell old pottery.
You had the crate all along.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no way you could prove it.
Sandstone, heavy red oxides, basalt encrusted with the same silicate found in McKean's shack.
Well, yes, they can prove it.
Well, so what? McKean found it in the desert, and then while he was in the hospital, I found it in his shack.
That is called stealing.
That's called commerce, honey. Besides...
No, it's called stealing. Oof. Run, please.
Holy cats! None of this should exist. It's a blending of every culture from Idaho to Peru.
My people were here.
Crystal Guardian was an Atlantean. His teaching influenced all these cultures.
Wow.
Carnaby! Oh, about the pot. It looks like I'm gonna be keeping it, along with everything else in here.
Oh my god.
The homemade prairie grass mixture makes a good sleeping gas. Happy trails.
This crew really has a hard time with people betraying them. Oh, shoot. Did he become one? Huh. Put the pottery back.
What happened to Carnaby?
He is with us now. The secrets of the ancient ancestors must remain a secret. You will not be allowed to leave. If you had told me your secret, I would have known I couldn't trust you with mine.
It was a trick question.
Must be the coyote in me.
Whoa, that was impressive.
I'd have been more impressed if Chikashi had dropped us off on the ground.
So this movie's about 75 minutes long, which makes me think that this is 3 episodes of what was going to be a series put together, because it's very clearly episodic, 3 things. We're going into the 3rd adventure now.
Better be going, because
Atlantis is waiting. The real strange thing is, near as I can tell, there's no sign of forced entry. Whoever it was knew exactly what they were looking for and helped themselves.
So the premise is we're going through all of these ancient civilizations to recover artifacts that were originally Atlantean.
Of the northern gods?
End this world. The man's name is Eric Hellstrom. When he bought the biggest dang castle in the old country and named it Asgard, the press dubbed him the modern Odin. He lost his money, his power, and I think his mind. Hadn't heard from him till he phoned last week, desperately trying to convince me to sell the spear to him, raving about Ragnarok.
What is...
Wow.
Gnotnir was the name of an Atlantean spear. The spear Hellstrom stole from Whitmore was the same spear.
Yep.
An Atlantean spear.
Weapons of Atlantis contain untold power.
So all of these weapons from Atlantis that made their way around the globe, in the series, I'm assuming they were going to go hunting each of them on each episode. So this is just 3 episodes of what was going to be a series kind of put together into a film, is what it seems like to me.
We ought to be nearing Iceland. And that name ain't just for show.
With any luck, this weather will lighten up.
I will say, though, this would have been a good series. Like, this is a good concept for a series, and I wish they'd gone forward with it. Because I'm very entertained by this so far. It's just, it doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like 3 short stories.
You're gonna want to take a look at this.
Ooh, that's really cool looking.
We'll crash! Relax. We're not gonna crash into any mountain. Unless it stands up! Buckle up! We're going down! Piece of cake.
She's a regular launch pad.
But we're not exactly getting a warm welcome. Maybe I'll give him a present.
I don't think that's gonna do much. That was cool.
Oh, great. More hocus pocus.
I bid you welcome to the Hall of Odin. I know you.
It's the spear. Its power is one of destruction.
You're the trickster, Loki. You seek the power of my spear.
So does this make this part of the Marvel Universe? Is Atlantis now part of the Marvel Universe?
Odin.
Neither man nor god will stop Ragnarok.
Oh. Somebody was playing dress up while you were asleep.
My Brunhilde, my daughter.
I am not your daughter. I am Kiaragacash, Queen of Atlantis.
What else is out there?
His 100-foot bodyguard. And I see our only way out. This big wooden door. If we can find a way to open it...
Well, that worked. That worked.
Just call me the doorman.
It's not gonna do much, though. Slow him down a little bit. Oh, didn't even slow him down.
You must listen to me. My father.
Yes?
No, my real father. He hid away this power so it could not be used for destruction. It was to be used for love, for life, For all that is good. Hellstrom, stop this madness, I beg you!
Oof. Well, then he wanted to go someplace warm. Ooh, that's very scary looking.
And the Fire Lord will set the sky ablaze. And the earth will become as ice as a new age dawns.
Now a little heat.
It's working.
Oh, now they're ticked.
Oof. Get it? Oh.
I will get it!
Use it.
Kid!
Well, that'll do it.
Let him mourn his kingdom. Then we'll get him to a hospital where maybe he can be helped.
My father was only protecting us and the world above when he hid the heart of Atlantis. I understand that now.
Kita, you can't hide the crystal again. I mean, it would... Yo, sorry. Sort of ruining the moment there, but...
Shh, I'm queen.
My father was wrong. Let us share our light with the world!
Ooh. Ooh, what's happening now? Oh! Oh, they're going back to the surface. You're about to get real surprised.
What is that light, Queen Kita? Is it a crystal?
No, child. It is the sun.
I think I swallowed my gum.
The world was never the same after that day.
Huh. All right, that was Atlantis 2, Milo's Return. I really liked it. I mean, it's very clearly, like I said during the movie, it's very clearly 3 episodes of an abandoned series that they just shoved together and made a film out of. And it's unfortunate because I think this could have been a really good series. I like the idea of them kind of going throughout the world to kind of right the wrongs of the father and get those the weapons back. Kind of like with the first movie, there's a lot of big themes in this movie. You know, the fact that they're using ancient civilizations throughout the world and not just Atlantean this time, I thought was really cool. I liked the voice cast for the most part. It sounded like most of the same people were back as far as the supporting characters. Obviously, Michael J. Fox wasn't back. But it didn't sound like him. This new voice did not sound like him, but I thought the voice actor who they chose, while not sounding like Michael J. Fox, gave a good performance. I thought it was a good performance overall for the voice. I think I may have liked this one more than the original Atlantis, simply because the characters are established already. Like in the first one, like I said in my review of that movie, the movie kind of just jumps into it and the action starts and you kind of get to know the characters as the movie's going on. Whereas you have that kind of fondness and you know their quirks already going into this one. So then when it jumps into the action so quickly, it's okay because you already, you kind of know them already. I had a really good time. I thought it was very funny. I like the sarcasm in a lot of the humor. For the most part, I thought the animation in this one was quite good, especially when compared to Return of Jafar and Aladdin and the King of Thieves, especially Return of Jafar. You can still tell, obviously, it had that kind of Saturday morning cartoon look about it, but nowhere near as badly as those 2 other films, especially Return of Jafar. It was better in Aladdin and the King of Thieves, but this was much better, I thought, than both of those as far as the animation goes. I really like the humor in both of these films, in Atlantis 1 and 2. I think it's very sarcastic and kind of a bit irreverent, and it's right up my alley. I enjoyed that a lot as well. If you get the chance to check it out, I think you should. I had a good time. I'm glad I saw it. And we'll be back next Tuesday with another episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. It really does help the channel. I will continue to be uploading a new video every Tuesday. And until then, see you real soon. Bye.